Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Make sure you guys are seeing me. So, sorry. We're going to get this right. Eventually, we're going to get this right. So, all right. Good. We got sound today. All right. Yeah, I know. My last stream, we, first few minutes, we had no sound. So, we're going to go ahead and for you air signs, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and give just a real quick, because I know at the beginning of the last water signs, I wanted to extend my utmost sympathies to those who are in the wake of the North Carolina, East Tennessee, and those who were affected and afflicted with the aftermath of the storms. Hi, Susie Q. Welcome on in. And all those who are in the rescue efforts right now, just down there helping with the cleanup and everything. And I hope those who are down in Florida and anyone who's in the pathway of the hurricane are getting to safety. And my prayers and everything are extended out to every single one of you guys. And I hope you guys are getting to safety immediately. So if you're watching me, please just drop what you're doing, get to safety immediately. This will always be here for you to watch at a later time. So, hi, Lioness, welcome on in. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get to the collective. So let me go ahead and do a timestamp for collective. We're going to do this at the beginning, Lioness. How about that? For 9 minutes, and we're going to do 10 seconds for this. Oh, we'll do 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Almost did. It's going to do 9 minutes, and then I had this 100 emoji thing into it. So that's so funny. It's kind of funny because on my way on my little errand earlier, I had a song that actually popped in, and I can't even remember what the song was now. Oh, it was Beer for My Horses. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it. It's Toby Keith and Willie Nelson, and it's about pretty much justice in Libra. And so I know Libra, all about justice. So, I don't know, your air signs out there. We'll see what we got going on for y'all. So, it was clear sign for somebody, for these, the Libra. I don't know why, but I always want to say librarians for the Libras. So, instead of Librans, I always want to say librarians. So, we're going to get some, what's going on? What's the vibe? What's going on with some of the collective? So what's the vibe with collective? What's going out there in the collective? Little boy? Oh, wait, your other, the TF other little boy, or your little boy, Lioness? All right, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, can we get a couple of cards out? Oh yeah, we had a couple of cards out for our collective. Oh, you know what? My youngest is 10. But she's a little Leo too. Oh, somebody is paranoid. Somebody out there is paranoid. And then we got sipping. Oh, air signs. Who's out there and nurturing? So this could be you or somebody else. So somebody's out there paranoid. All right, air signs. Cautious, insecure, and guarded. And then when sipping on rumors, gossip, and nosy. Somebody's out there wanting some tea. Well, we're all kind of wanting some tea. So come on now. But mentorship, wisdom, and giving back. So you're dealing with somebody who is paranoid, but they're listening to some gossip. Because you see, they're peeping. They're peeping on something. Or you're peeping on something. Collective. Air signs, you're peeping on something. Or you heard something. And what did you hear? Well, get away, relax, have fun. Did you hear something about somebody wanting to take you on vacation? Or taking you for a little getaway? I don't know. Or you wanted, or did you hear that somebody wanted to take somebody else on vacation and you just kind of like, or you heard a rumor that somebody else is taking somebody else on vacation that they shouldn't have been doing. That's what you heard. This is what you're finding out. Now, this is somebody you know. This is not you. But this is somebody you know, air signs. Oh, this is why the justice. Oh, justice is the one thing you should always find. You better saddle up them horses. Oh, yeah. That's why I heard that song. And you air signs, I'm going to tell you right now, Libras especially, once they hear these rumors, or they know, yeah, they don't like keeping secrets. Oh, and it's eating you away. Oh, but you got the gossip. Because you know somebody is paranoid, and you know somebody's slipping. Oh, you know somebody's slipping. And you don't know if you should say something. And that's a hard thing. I'm gonna tell you, air signs, it's a hard thing. Cause I know you don't want the karma from that. And I'm gonna tell you, it depends on who this person is, that you know their business, and whether you want to tell their business. Because it's in your hands on whose business you want to be spilling. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't like that less card. It just gives me like that, it gives me that ooey gooey just, like, they was doing some shit they shouldn't have been doing. And they know they're about to get caught, but they were planning on some shit, is what they were doing. Ooh, no, I ain't gonna throw that one. Come on, here, guys. What else we got? Because now I got my The news. What else we got? The shit, I got caught. They're just throwing shit at me now. Oh my gosh. And they know I don't like this card coming out. But look what just came out again. Oh my god. Man. They're paranoid because, like, they are really, oh my god. Like, they are freaky deek. And I'm telling you, this sneaky link. Oh my god. And they are, like, low key, like, And it says side piece. You know, air signs? Oh, because you know what? This is a frenemy. Like, somebody you know, like, this is a frenemy of yours. Either they are now a frenemy, but they're two-faced. Well, at least now they're two-faced. They're acting two-faced because, But it says my boo. But little boo-boo getting caught. Hey, Mojo, Jojo. Official status, exclusive relationships, seeing each other openly. So, I don't know. Maybe one person thought this was supposed to be an open relationship, but the other person thought that they were an exclusive relationship. I don't know. But, or maybe this person didn't want the other person thinking that they were in an open relationship and they're about to get busted. So I'll tell you what. I don't know. You being an air sign, I know y'all don't like to keep your mouth shut. Because the balance of justice comes in. So, if this is your other person, if this is your person or somebody you know, man, it's just about to hit the fan. I'm not laughing. It's not funny. It's not funny. I know it's not funny. But people do dumb shit. You do dumb shit, you win dumb prizes, I guess. So, Okay, what else do we need to know about this? Because I'm telling you, man. Oof, reading up. I think this third party, or this person, yeah, this person is finding out. Yeah, because they're about to ghost this other person. Yeah, they're about, yep. Swept up, yeah, because they were starting to fall head over heels. Yeah, they were intense emotions. They were starting to fall for this person. Yeah, and you know what? I think whoever knows about this third party and literally, like, busted him, yeah, new boo, new love, learning each other, and flirtations. Because whoever was, they saw this person, like, really falling hard. And so they're gonna break it. Because, yeah. Son of a bitch. Come on now. Please quit throwing my cards at me. So, because, like, your heart, either somebody's going to tell you, and this is what I'm getting. Somebody's going to tell you, you're going to tell somebody else. Because if this is your person who's doing this to you, or I'm going to tell you right now, I mean, flip it, switch it, reverse, I'm going to tell you, if you are doing this to somebody else, you're going to get caught. If somebody's doing this to you, somebody is going to come in and tell you. But if there's somebody around you that you know this is some, like, that this is doing, I guess you're gonna wind up telling somebody, or you're gonna wind up telling this person, because, like, the feelings, like, you were, like, really either you or them were really falling for this person, and this person was really just shady as shit. Like, just, I'm sorry, air sign. Yeah, because, a detective. Yeah. Whether it's you or whether it's your person, or whether it's the friend coming in to tell you, they're doing some mad ass research or mad ass, hold on, I gotta take this out, it is killing my ear. Mad ass, skills, just to make sure before they come in and tell you, they want to make sure that they're coming in just like any air signs, they want to come in and make sure that they got like all their ducks in a row. They ain't gonna come in with a half-ass truth. They ain't gonna come in with a half-ass shit and like just not have all their facts right. Because if they're gonna come in, they're gonna make sure that they got evidence. They done like did background searches. They done did all their shit. That way they come in and they got freaking everything to be able to prove that this person is a piece of shit. So that way you freaking know without a shadow of a doubt to move on to your next boo. Let's put it that way. Because I tell you what, that person right there, whoever this is, collective, that person right there is just, I'm sorry. Either, like I said, you or, if this is you, I hope not. Let's put it that way. I really, really hope not, because, I mean, we all have our lessons that we all need to go through, but, karma does come back for us. Sometimes it takes a little longer, for some than it does others, but if this is, a friend or, like it could be a family member, it could be a coworker, somebody that you saw that shit's going down. Yeah. Somebody's coming in with some news for you, and shit's gonna hit the fan. But I'm gonna tell you right now, whenever you have this news or they have this news or whatever, like, trust the news, because they did their research, they did their background, and they freaking know what the hell they're talking about. So, all right, there you have it, collective. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to Aquarius. So let's go ahead and get an Aquarius read. So, and for our Aquarius read, we are going to use our fatties. Fatty. So, Aquarius. And I'm actually doing timestamps. Let me go. Okay. 25, 40. Yay! Okay. So, for our air signs, I decided, well, not me, spirit guides, kind of guided me today to use the fairies oracles. So we are going with the fatties. Fatty, which I absolutely love the fairy decks. They're such pretty cards. So kind of guided me to use my fairy decks. So we will see what the fatties have in store for you for our air signs today. Well, at least Aquarius, unless they guide me somewhere else for the other two, but at least Aquarius. So, spirit guides, guardian angels. Spirit guides, highest, guardian angels, ancestors, highest light. Let's get this. Y'all think you're so funny. Okay, magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So, and I love these fairy cards. I really, really do. I think they're so pretty. I love the details that are in these. So, being assisted by magic. So, what are you going through? Aquarius. Magical blessings. All right. We are having us a day, aren't we? Energetic day. Slow it down. I think I need to slow it down. Slow it down. Okay. Okay. 2 more cards, please. Come on. Card you want. Okay. Look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. In a book. In a... Wait, how's it go? Look in a book. Oh, read a book. I don't freaking know. It's the Reading Rainbow song. Reading Rainbow. Oh, oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. All right, Aquarius, what kind of temptation do you have coming at you? Believe in magic. Do you believe in magic? Okay, open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are a part of nature, so you are magical too. So, let me see. I love my fairies. Okay, one more, please. One more, please. All right, stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So you may kind of need to meditate. Go outside into nature, Aquarius. And maybe start tapping into your intuition to allow it to flow freely. Because maybe there's some kind of blockages and you may need to kind of ground yourself and getting out into nature. Maybe a little bit of moonlight, you know, stargazing, little moonlights, a little romantic moonlights might help you, put you in that kind of, you know, open up some of those energies. All right, so can we get some clarifications on the magical blessings card, please, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels? Like, what does Aquarius need to know about the magical blessings? Like, what kind of blessings are they looking at getting? Whatever you're going through. Because Aquarius is going through... They're being assisted by, okay, you're being assisted by fairy blessing. Okay, so they're being blessed and then they can bless others. So Aquarius, you're going through some stuff right now. But you are actually, you don't realize that whatever it is that you're going through, you're actually learning and going through a much needed learning journey. And it is a blessing in disguise, one that you don't see or realize that you're needing to go through. But eventually the path that you're going through, and the reason why you're going through it, is eventually you're going to need to use the knowledge to bless others. So you're going to need to have that knowledge to put forth into the future. So to me, that's kind of what I'm getting from that card. But let's get some clarification for it real quick. But yeah, see the Chariot, we've got the Chariot that comes up. And so we got the Chariot, which is a Cancer card. So Aquarius, you could be dealing with Cancer. And it says, but you're being blocked because it's in the upside down. So you're kind of blocking yourself. You know, and it's probably because you see whatever it is that you're going through right now as a negative thing, and you need to change your mindset. And instead of seeing it as a negative, you need to think of it as it is a lesson. What is it that you were meant to learn from this? You know, yes, we all go through shit, okay? But what is it that you are meant to take from this? What is the lesson you are meant to be learning from this and to take from it to apply it to your future? So right now you're kind of feeling like you were in this stuck position. So, and because you're feeling like you're in this stuck position, you're lacking complete direction within yourself. So you're blocking yourself from being able to move forward. And then you've got the Five of Wands right here, which is also in the upside down position. I don't know, are all my cards? Nope, they're not in the upside downs. And then which is in Leo. So I mean, you could be dealing with a Cancer Leo. You could be Leo. You could be, I'm sorry, nope, you're an Aquarius. But you could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Cancer and a Leo. Or you could have, you know, a Cancer or a Leo that is blocking you from moving forward. But the way I see it is you're kind of like blocking yourself in a way. But it's like once you kind of like change your mindset, change your mind frame, you're finally going to see situations start to resolve. And you're going to start cooperating with others. You're going to start being able to come to some kind of common ground with people. And start finding, like, being on steadier ground. And then, but right now, you're still kind of at the Three of Coins, which you're not learning from your past mistakes. So, but you also have, it's kind of like you've got a third party interference, which in itself, like with the Fairy card, you know, if you see the fairy card here, you got a trio here. And then you got the 3 of coins. I mean, it is in the upside down position, but there's 2 trios. So you got a 3 and 3. So it, you know, kind of gives me an inclination, Aquarius, that you, Aquarius, are, who I'm speaking with, are dealing with possibly a 2-party, or not 2-party, but you could be dealing with a choice, or you could be dealing with, you know, multiple people that are making you feel like you're in this, like, this stuck situation. But you're still not learning from past mistakes. And you feel like you're just kind of like alone, almost. Going through, you know, whatever, alone. But you're really not. But you're just kind of still stuck. You're directionless. Okay, and can I get some clarification with this look in a book? She looks so happy, like, reading this book. Okay, and then we go... These cards just keep flipping upside down, Aquarius. What is going on? We got the King of Coins upside down. Okay, Aquarius, either you or the person you're dealing with are dealing with somebody who is extremely materialistic. Greedy, jealous, stubborn, somebody who is definitely not grounded. So, could be an air sign, you know, or another air sign. Of course, you are an air sign, but you could be dealing with another air sign, quite possibly. But with this look at a book, you know, saying look in a book, though. Materialism. Okay, can I get 1 or 2 more cards for clarification, please? Spirit guides, guardian angels. Okay, they gave me the 2. Okay, we got 6 of coins. So we go from the 3 of coins to the 6 of coins. So then you got generosity, balance. Okay, giving and receiving. This is Taurus. Then you got 7 of coins. And then the waxing moon. You're making progress. So you go from being kind of stuck to finally, Aquarius, being... I don't know. Are you hoarding your money, Aquarius? Either you or somebody around you is kind of hoarding their money. Greedy, possessive, like... Are you trying... Aquarius, are you trying to get out of a situation? Like, somebody may be trying to get out of a situation here, Aquarius. In hoarding some money, because you go from the 6 of coins to the 7 of coins. So it's like you're increasing your money. You're increasing your money to try and... Yeah, and then you got like a double Taurus. It says you're looking at... Yeah, you're looking for a way. You're looking for a way to get out. You're looking for a way to get out of a situation. Aquarius. You're definitely looking for a way to get out of a situation. You're hoarding your money. You're increasing your wealth, let's put it that way. Either you or the person that you're with. You're trying to increase your wealth. And you're gaining your strength to take the final steps that you need to leave the situation that you are caught up in. It's like you're stuck between two people, possibly. And then you got the temptation card. Can we get clarification with this temptation card? Please, your guides, guardian angels. But it says you're in denial about habits. So you or the person that you're with has unhealthy habits, but this is telling you you have the power to be able to overcome those temptations, basically. So I don't know, the either the person that you are with now has unhealthy habits, attachments, or so on. But you've gotten mental clarity. You could be dealing with a Pisces here, but you're releasing. Maybe it could be a codependent relationship that you were in, and you're releasing the fear and anxiety. Hearing, yeah, and you're trusting your intuition right now. Yeah, because you got the moon. But still, it's in the upside down, like all your freaking cards. And I'm telling you, they're literally in the upright. They're all in the upright, and they keep flipping out. They keep flipping out upside down. Most of them, at least. But you're yeah, you're trusting your intuition. But you're anxious. You're really anxious about actually leaving this situation. And I don't know why you're anxious about leaving this situation or trying to move out of this situation, Aquarius. So, but can we get a couple more cards for clarification for this temptation card, please? We've got the Five of Cups. Okay, so first cups that have come out. So, grief, sadness, loss, mourning. Okay, so there's a lot of emotional baggage. Yeah, you're resisting change. Okay, yeah, you're afraid to change. You've been kind of. You may have been in this situation for a while, Aquarius. And, most people fear change, no matter what kind of change it is. So, and you just fear what's on the other side of that. And, which is a normal response for most people. But then you're also in a position of still grieving possibly the loss of this relationship. Maybe kind of, I don't know, working through your own personal emotions about your own, working through and I know I did this with my own personal healing processes, with putting who did what here, who did what there, and taking personal responsibility for our own actions, and then putting responsibility on them, and then just kind of like that whole healing process, and then the just the mourning of it, which is like, spending so many years on this, or so many months, or so many weeks, or whatever on this relationship, and, time and da da da. Yeah, I mean, you get that, so, and it's sadness, it's loss, it's grief, to mourn. And it's okay to go through all of that in any relationship, no matter what relationship that is. And it's healthy way to be able to process and heal any type of breakup. And you should go through all those emotions. And so that's what it seems like here, Aquarius, that you are going through literally all those healing emotions, which is beautiful, and it is perfect that is what you are doing, because that is exactly what you should be doing through this entire process. So, and then you have the Knight of Wands, which is like you're writing off, like your strength. It's like you're strong. Like after this healing journey that you go through, you're happy, you're strong, you're healthy. And you're over the top, you're adventurous, you're finally like excited to finally start something anew. So, and you just kind of have like this glow up almost. So, and you could be a Sag. You could have Sag in your chart. You could be dealing with a Sag. You could be dealing with another fire sign. But this is like a strong Sag right here. So, but any kind of fire sign, be Aries, Leo, Sag, or Aquarius. Okay. All right, let's get some confirmation for this believe in magic. Yeah, so like you go from like this, moving on from this healing, to finally feeling like this energetic person, to this believe in magic. Open your eyes, see the magic all around you. Says you're part of, of nature. So you're a part of this magic too. Like you're a part of the collective. You're a part of like the energy. You're a part of everything. Aquarius, like, oh, and here it goes. Look at that. And no, the devil is not always a bad thing. Death, the devil, everything. But it says strings attached. Materialism, restriction, obsession, addiction. So, you might be out there ready to get your, I was going to say feet wet. We'll leave it at feet. So, but you about to ready to get something wet. Male, female, you gonna get something wet. Let's put it that way. Something's getting wet. So, you're moving on. You are testing the waters. But you're kind of going into Aquarius, you're kind of going into a darker aspect of yourself after this. So, where you're still in this healing process, you're still kind of like into this, you're kind of still not completely healed. You're still, you're tapping into your shadow self, because you are focusing more on your I mean, and there's nothing wrong with going out, partying, having fun, and doing your thing, but it looks like there's going to be a little bit too indulgent in that aspect, um, and a little too materialistic. You get a little too obsessed into it. So be careful of that, Aquarius. Um, that you don't get yourself a little too something, because I mean, I'm just saying wrap it up or make them wrap it up or something, because you don't want to get yourself, you don't want to, with that energy right there, right there, that could catch you something with a gift that keeps on giving. And I'm going to tell you right now, yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of magic that you don't want to obtain. I'll tell you that. And then you got the five. Oh, shit. Aquarius. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, then you got the 5 of coins. Aquarius. You got left out in the cold. You're dealing with the Taurus. Shit, Taurus. Or Aquarius. You got somebody, or you are, either you or somebody's leaving you out in the cold. Like, or you're rejecting somebody, or they are rejecting you. Or you're trying to pursue somebody, like obsessively pursue somebody, possibly, and they're rejecting you. Like, they're just like, no, they're not having it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no. And this could be a Taurus. Ooh. Mm, mm, mm. Taurus. Taurus Mercury. This could be the Hierophant, or you could be the Hierophant. Yeah. And it's because of religious traditions. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's because, yeah. Yeah. That's why. You they're coming at you, or you're coming at them with like this. They're, yeah. You're coming at them with this party like attitude, like you just want to. Okay, you're coming at this person. All right, now I get it. All right, you're coming out of this relationship. All right, that it seems like, you've been in for a while. Okay, and I get it. You've probably been in, and so now you got like a new sense of freedom. Okay, and I get that. Now you want to kind of just go out. You want to just freaking just lay it on down with whoever the hell it is you want to lay it on down with. But I'm going to tell you right now, this person that you're coming at, who you want to go lay it on down with, ain't having it. No. No. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. It's not happening. Because this person right here, no, they're not about that life. He or she is a grown-ass man, a grown-ass woman, and ain't having that shit. Because that person is a Hierophant. That person has values. That person is spiritual, or they're religious, or they are like, they're in their power. They're not in it for the hit it and quit it and just the wham bam, thank you, and just, go on about your business. Yeah, no, they're waiting. They're saving themselves for, either they're saving themselves for their person. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're saving themselves either for their person, they're saving themselves for marriage, they're saving themselves for, whatever. That, like, they're not, or they are just going to make damn sure that when they do, that it is not going to be just with somebody who's just going to be some flighty person who's just going to come on in and then just be out the door within the next week. No. They're not going to just give it everything, give their heart and just drop it and let you just walk on out the door. Especially if, like, they've had dealings with you before. That's just, they're not going down that road. No. So Aquarius, I don't know if this is you, or if this is a person coming towards you, Aquarius. Aquarius, if this is you, props to you for, making sure that this person comes to you correct. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you are going towards this other person, you better show up correct. So either way, like, this person right here, you better be on your P's and Q's and you better show up correct. So, or vice versa. So that's how it's going to go down with the Hierophant. So stargazing. So let's get a clarification for the stargazing. So this is the stargazing right here in the meditation, the final card for clarification here. So we're going to get clarification. Yeah, the Fool. So they want a new beginning. Yeah, because that stargazing card kind of gave me like some meditation or some clarification, some grounding, which if you're coming into contact with this Hierophant and they give you the cold shoulder and they give you the, big old screw you, yeah, this is what you're going to look like. The big ass freaking fool. Or they're going to come at you looking like the big ass fool. Because, yeah. And what's even funnier is that's the Aquarius card right there. So, I don't know, Aquarius. Is that you? Is that you? Or are you dealing with another Aquarius? I mean, it could be one or the other. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you right now. Like, and it's in the upside down. I don't know, Aquarius. Holding back, lack of faith, restless. You're feeling foolish and you're impulsive. Yep. Yep. That's how you're feeling. Or that's how they were feeling. Impulsive. Because they just came on up and said, hey, let's get it on. And it was like, yeah, not happening. And so now you're feeling like a fool. So now you stargazing. Yep. Ground yourself. You got to go back to square one. Start rethinking. How the hell did I get myself in this mess? You got to start thinking back to square one. Go back to that youngin', or they do, youngin', back to dating. How do I got to woo this one? Because, yeah. Because if you want it, that ain't how you gonna get it. Not with that one. The Hierophant don't play no games like that. Mm-mm. 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 Not no Hierophant. Yeah, come on, quick. Oh! Mm. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The star. Is she holding the jug? Just like the Aquarius. You Aquaria. There, yep. And that's the Aquarius card. Right there. Wish granted. That's what it says. Contentment, spirituality, inspiration. So, which is so perfecto, because stargazing, it says right here, when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself very focused. Your intuition will allow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So right here, the star, and it says, wish granted, spirituality, inspiration. So right here, perfect combo. Like right there is your inspiration. Like, So Aquarius, you're gonna need to go find some water. I don't know, go scoop up some water. Just joking. Just joking. No, but really, for real, I mean, you're gonna need to go do some deep soul searching, some grounding or whatever. And once you do, you're gonna start seeing and really tapping into it, and you'll get some kind of intuition in that, and you'll start working on some more of your inner healing and realizing, crap, what you did was wrong, and how you need to reapproach that situation. And this person is not like the others, so, and like you thought like they were like the others, but they ain't like the others. So, and you're gonna get some inspiration, and once you do, you're gonna get some hope, but you'll have a sense of renewed faith. You know, you're gonna have to turn to the divine on that one, though. I'll tell you right now, turn to God on that one. All right, one last card for a nice little fiend. And then you got the 9 of Wands. So, which is test of faith. What did I say? God, courage, boundaries. Yep. Freaking-lutely. Yes, your Hierophant. Hi, Autumn. Your Hierophant is going to test your boundaries. They're going to test your courage, test your faith. But if you can freaking, like, if you can persist, hold the line, hold the line, you know? If you can hold it, maintain it, I'm going to tell you what, like, you're gonna earn your Hierophant. I'm going to tell you right now, Aquarius. But you cannot be coming to your Hierophant. I'm going to tell you right now, you can't be coming to your Hierophant thinking that you're going to hit it and quit it, because that shit ain't going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah, your Hierophant will put you in your place, like, real quick. Hierophant be like, who the hell do you think you are? Get up out of my face. Alright, you know what, let me see, because we did, yeah, let me see if I can pull this real quick. No, I don't want that one. Oh no, I think we're going to stick with these ones. Okay, let's get some clarification. for our, because we did these with the Cancer card, or not the Cancer, but with the water signs for our, it's my gemstones, my gemstones whisper says, I really should probably watch my mouth a little bit more. What do you think? They always say that. Watch your mouth. We're going to see kind of like each step, I guess, Aquarius, like maybe like what you could work with to help you along your little path here. So, can we get some gemstone guidance? Spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. Do we not want to use these ones? I got like 2 or 3 other crystal decks, but I just want, or gemstone crystal decks, but these are the other ones, the ones that I used. So I just want, okay, all right. So agate. Fresh start. As long as I am breathing in my eyes, I am just beginning. So, which correlates to the beginning here, Aquarius, which was kind of making a choice. So, you may need to work with agate. All right. So, for your looking at a book or figuring out how to get out of the situation that you're in, your hope diamond, which, like I said in the last one, because I think it was it Scorpio or was it Pisces? I don't remember which one it was. It was Scorpio or Pisces had the hope diamond. If you got one of these laying around, I'd be more than happy to just kind of take it off your hands or maybe borrow it a little bit, you know, because I'd love it. But anyhow, hope diamond, blue diamond works too, you know, if you got those laying around too. But the best fighter is never angry. So keep that in mind. Like when you're trying, Aquarius, if you're trying to get out of this situation, the best fighter is never angry. So you may need to kind of keep yourself cool, calm, and collected. So cool-headed Aquarius. I know sometimes it can kind of be difficult for an Aquarius to kind of keep your temper down. But, you know, you may need to work with a blue diamond to kind of keep your temper flaring down. Okay, temptation. We got the chalcedony. So creates. So life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. So this goes along with, you know, your habits, breaking your habits. And in addition to that, you know, feeling guilty and overcoming your obstacles. So it's about creating yourself. So, and you may need to work with chalcedony to kind of maybe help overcoming some of those challenges and obstacles, Aquarius. So that may help you break some of those things that you're working on breaking, like any kind of like if you've got any type of addictions, you know, it could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could be you know, any type of other habits that you've got. So, working with chalcedony could be really, really good for you, Aquarius. Okay, so let's go with the believe in magic. So let's get... Okay. Ooh, the Koh-i-Noor diamond mistake. Now, I do know that this is I believe this was a diamond that came from India, but I want to say it's like the crown jewel that's on, well, was on Queen Elizabeth's crown. Said anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. So, or at least legend has it, it came from India. There's so many people who've tried to claim this diamond. So I've done research on this, but yeah, there's so many different people who try to claim this, but I believe India was like one of the biggest ones. But it says believe in magic, and this is, yeah, this goes into that. Well, like, I don't know who's got one of those either. You know, I believe there's only one. Just saying. Which, well, shit. I believe that's another. That's a blue diamond too, I believe. And I'm pretty sure that's a blue diamond as well. So, man, Aquarius, you got some blue diamonds you need to work with. But it says open your eyes and see the magic. All right. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this will stop you from making a stupid decision of trying to pursue the Hierophant and you. Or maybe it'll stop the other person from trying to pursue you and trying to come at you to be thinking that they're going to come at you to hit it and quit it, and or wham bam thank you ma'am, or sir wham, I don't know. I don't think anything is going to do it. I don't know, maybe wear some garlic around her neck. Freaking A. Garlic spray, pepper spray, taser. Just throwing that out there. So, okay, stargazing. Oh, shit. I have like these cards just flipping around upside down. Okay, stargazing. Alright, one final one for the stargazer. Come on, just one last one. And then we will maybe get divine time, which, like I said, I like in the last one. Okay, tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is a good one. Courage. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. So, Aquarius, you may need tiger's eye to remind you that, you know, or to remind this other person, you know, working with tiger's eye, that it's not just about the intimate acts. Let's put it that way. It's not just about the intimate acts in a relationship, that there's more to it, first off. And that also that the tiger's eye does help to allow the courage to not only love, but to be able to speak from the heart to heart. So, Aquarius, maybe you need some additional courage to be able to speak to the person that you need to speak to about matters of the heart, or maybe your person needs to have the courage or strength to be able to speak with you on those type of matters. So maybe you need to work with some tiger's eye to be able to kind of be able to be open to come speak with you about those type of matters and feel comfortable enough to feel open enough to come speak with you. So, all right, let's get just a real quick divine timing. So, and this is a massive freaking deck, and I'm going to tell you right now, like, it's huge freaking deck. And I've got, like, I think 2 or 3, like, hold on. Now, and I do not, like, read these upside down, so, just so you know. A lot of the cards I will read upside down, if I can, sometimes. Other times, some decks I don't read upside down, but, like, in, like, this deck, I won't read upside down, so, just so you know. I know the last reading I did was, like, insanely crazy, because, like, each one came out kind of the same. All right, May 19th, or the 19 could be significant for you. Or May, you could be expecting this person. Or springtime, sometime in springtime. Or Aquarius. Or springtime could be significant for you and this person. 21 could be significant, or July. Didn't I see, Linus, what was it? Is that weird? Like, I literally, that's so odd. All right, number 6 could be significant, and it's the right time to take action. I don't know. Well, Aquarius, I'm not telling you what to do. Not telling you when to do it. Or you could be a cross watcher. Just saying. Not telling you what to do, but if you feel called to, that's on you. I feel like it's so. But this reading is timeless, so whenever you see this reading, okay, and we will get one last card. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll get one last card. Okay. Or, no, I'm not going to take this is way too many. Way too many. Okay, let me get just one more, please. Just one. Just one. Okay, and it says it's time, okay, 50, or it's time to take a break. So, and then it says let it happen organically. So, you know, I know it can be confusing, but it all depends on how this resonates with you, on where this goes. But we do have like May, July, but you know, 19, 6, 21, 50 could be numbers that are significant for you, Aquarius. So there you have it, Aquarius. This is your read. I hope it resonates. If it does, please put in the comments if you wish. If not, that is okay. Your story is your story. But I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. And we are going to go ahead and move on into Gemini. Okay. Oh shoot. I am like going. Like I was hoping to make it on time for my other readings, so I'm gonna have to push back the other ones, which is fine. Thank you. I hope it resonated. Or you got something from it. Let's put it that way. All right. Now, so we are going to move on quickly. And I know I don't want to do this, but oof, all right. Let me put in, and I know I spent quite a bit of time on Aquarius. All right, so let's do Gemini. Can I type? Okay, and 1, 22, 35. There we go. We are doing Gemini. So welcome on in, Gemini. All right, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What do we have for you? I'm going to have to speak probably a little bit faster to get the gems on in. So Gemini, what do we have for our gems? I spent so much time on Aquarius. Oh my gosh. Like, I was really that, like, involved into Aquarius's read. I feel so bad, Gemini, Libra. Okay. But I was, like, really, like, in like, Aquarius's read. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. Can we get like 5 cards for Gemini, please? 1. All right, we got our 5 cards. Gems, gem. All right, we've got Magical Gateway for you Geminis. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. And then you've got Geminis. Ask for help. What you got going on, Gemini? Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. So, Geminis, are you guys taking on more than you should be taking on? Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So, you're going to be seeking solitude or needing solitude here soon. Protect your dreams. Gemini. You know what? And Geminis are known for being shapeshifters. So, you are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So, Geminis, what is it that you have in your dream realm? Wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So, you can't even see the really, like, that's a little bit better of a, like, you can't even see, like, the color. Kind of. It's like such a pretty purple, like a really pretty purple. So, all right, can we get some clarification for this magical gateway? Please, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. 2 cards for this magical gateway. So it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Or the greatest rewards are, it's time to step boldly forward without looking back. I know. Yes, Gemini is they're waiting. Greatest rewards are, it's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Okay, Geminis, you're being told to, like, I don't know, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Into the unknown. Okay, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly. You're being told to, like, literally get out of your comfort zone. Literally. Get out of your head. Get out of your comfort zone. I don't know. Are you afraid of something, Gems? Gem. What are you afraid of? Okay, you're afraid to do something. All right. Come on, Gem. Let's get some clarifications. Okay, 7 of Wands. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You're looking at Wands. Page of Cups. But you're ready to start something new. Oh, but it's in the upside down. Oh, you're in the upside down now. Oh. Yeah, and the 7 of Wands is in the upside down. Gems. Gems. Conflict, compromise, backing down. You feel like you're in a lost cause. You're licking your wounds. You went through, like, a battle. You feel like you went through a battle. This is like Leo, Cancer, Leo. Maybe with a Cancer, Leo. Or Pisces. Yeah. Or maybe it was, like, really emotional. I mean, yeah, of course it was emotional. But, I mean, like this... I don't know, it's going to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces you could have dealt with. Or a Leo. Or Cancer, Leo, cusper. But this person could have been manipulative. Really made you really tap into some really deep inner childhood wounds, inner deep childhood healing. But you feel like you're still kind of stuck, but you're ready for, you're not ready yet. And well, you weren't ready yet. At least, yeah, you weren't ready yet. Yeah, you were really in bad shape there, Gems. You went through, like, a total just creative, yeah, like, just a complete blockage. Just feeling lost. Let's go here. Oh. Yeah, very heavy on the Cancer. Like this, I got the Two of Cups. Where this person was, like, you two were really, really, really into each other. But you guys were really, really just, I don't know. You could have been, I don't know. This could have been a marriage partnership, or a marriage, or just a partnership. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could have just been just a, you guys were together for, I don't know. Could have been you guys just really were in sync with each other. You guys really, really, really were into each other. Okay, asking for help. Eight of Swords. I hate, yeah. And I really don't like this Eight of Swords. This is the one card I really don't like. They ask for angels, celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask angel assistance. And the Eight of Swords comes out, which is, like, seriously, true Gemini right here. Eight of Swords, self-entrapment, negative thoughts, doom and gloom, drama queen. Drama queen. Sorry. Yeah. Hand side, paralyzed crisis. This right here, I mean, basically she does it to herself. I mean, WTF? What the hell? My whole thing is, like, it's freaking snow. Snow! Who wears that shit in the wintertime? Like, seriously? And she can take a blindfold off at, like, any freaking time. So, like, you could literally pull yourself out. But you're kind of, like, allowing yourself to stay in this situation. But in the same time, it's self-deprivation, whatever. I'm not even going to try and say the damn word. But you can allow yourself. But, again, it's asking for help. I don't know if, Gems, it's a matter of, like, you've allowed yourself to just get yourself so caught up in so many things. Like, I mean, you could have your hands in so many pies right now that you're just so involved in so much shit. And you're so tapped out, and you just don't know what to do, basically. And you could just be feeling just completely exhausted. But at the same time, instead of delegation or priorities, and asking for help, you would just sooner be like, boo-hoo, woe was me, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know what? Flip it, reverse it. Flip it. This could be your person, or, vice versa. So, Gems, I'm just saying, just be honest. Be honest with yourselves. Be honest with yourself. I'm just saying. So, if this is you, we gotta be honest with ourselves. So, if you need help, ask for it. I know sometimes we have to humble ourselves to ask for help. And look, I am horrible. I'm not even gonna lie. I am a single mom. And asking for help is probably, it's called ego, and I am not even gonna lie. So for me to sit here, I get it. I get it. I get it. Gemini, but the same I read. I'm going to get sat down later. I'm going to tell you right now. I know I'm going to get sat down. I'm going to get spanked. I'm going to get all that because God's going to put me in my place. I already know it. He's going to be like, it wasn't your reading, was it? Well, let me tell you a little something. So, I'm like, yes, I know. So, but, yeah, Gemini, I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, I have to ask for some help. Okay, then you got 3 of Wands. Manifesting, but you're manifesting. Like, you need help, but you're manifesting. So, and you could be dealing with the Taurus, or I'm sorry, my bad, Aries. And then you've got the pre-manifest. So, you're manifesting your dreams. And so, it's in the work, in the process. You're leveling up, gems. So, then you got the Magician. But the Magician is in the upside down. And again, this is your card. In the upside down. You need a plan. You need a vision. You need focus. You need a clear focus. You need to know what is it that you want, Geminis. What is it that you want? Okay? You're manifesting, but what the hell is it you're manifesting? What is it do you want? So, like, but you've got all these negative thoughts, all these negative, like you're getting yourself stuck. Why? You're getting yourself stuck, but you're trying to manifest. What the hell is it you're manifesting? Okay? You're in the upside down Magician stage, but you need to ask for help. You're kind of like all over the place, Gemini. It's kind of like you got like ADHD, ADD, like you're just like all over the place. So you need to kind of like ground yourself, Geminis. Think clearly. Think. What is it that you want to manifest? You know, and then focus. What is it? All right, and then, yes, right here. And then, yeah, that solitude came out. So you're going to need to put yourself into, like, a clear, like, grounding. So, and you're an air sign. Get outside. You're going to have to get outside. You're going to have to, like, go out into the open, fresh air. You're going to have to, like, get out there. Breathe it in. I don't know about these. I don't know. Yeah, but breathe in the fresh air. You know, get out there and put yourself into some meditative states and holistic. Well, okay, maybe not holistic. Let me phrase that. Like, yeah, well, holistic, but don't like overindulge. Just put it that way. You know, but. And really focus and really think about what it is that you want, gems. And it says, think of being alone, meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. All right, and then you got the 3 of Swords. But you're in the upright. Yay! Gems, you're in the upright this time. Grief, disillusionment, sorrow, depression, heartbreak, misunderstanding, tears. But it's Libra. You go from the 8 of Swords down to the 3 of Swords. So you go from there and you go into solitude and then you drop down to the 3 of Swords. So you're finally kind of like, I think you're starting to understand. You're healing. You're finally healing, which is what you need to do from these inner childhood or these, you know, possibly abandonment wounds, you know, or avoidant wounds, or, you know, that you have dealt with, or the breakup, the loss, the sense of loss that you went through. then you go to the Four of Cups, where, yeah, okay, this is Cancer energy, where you feel like you missed opportunities along the way, you know, and you're unmotivated. You still feel a little depressed. You feel a little tired after you're in your time of solitude. And that it's kind of like where you're at now. Depressed, you're unmotivated, and you're not exactly satisfied. But you're getting there, you know. You're getting there. You're healing. And you know what? You're moving to the Eight of Cups. Pisces energy, okay? You have a lack of direction. But in all honesty, you're not being completely truthful with yourself. What is it? Aren't you being honest with yourself, Geminis? You know, you really need, and this is the time. We're getting, I mean, yeah, we're in Libra season right now, but we're getting ready to head into Scorp season. And it's tough season. And I keep saying that, you know, tough season. Dark night, you know, that's where we start really that shadow work season. And, you know, but, you know, you're kind of like in this, you're not in a limbo state. You're moving. You're just slowly moving. But you're faking this happiness. Like, everybody around you sees this big old fake smile on your face. And to the world, you seem happy. But behind closed doors, behind the scenes, it's not what's going on. Not what's going on in that mind, Geminis. So, you really need to dig deep. You really need to open up some of the wounds that you really do not want to open. And start healing some of those. And it's tough. I know it's tough. I know it's hard. You know, there's a lot of crying. Lots of crying. But once you do, it helps. And you will start seeing success in your own life. And it says right here, you know, you protect your dreams. Don't share, you know, right here. In your process of being able to heal, work on yourself, don't share your what you have, like your inspirations, your thoughts, your creative ideas with anybody. You know, you may be kind of like in a funk right now, but you're gonna get out of it. You know, I don't care what anybody says, Gem. Once you freaking pull yourself out of it, you know, you may need some help, you know, and that's okay. Ask for it. Yep, that's what it's saying. Ask for it. Do it. Go for it. No judgmental. No judgment whatsoever. Ask for it. But in the process, do not, and I don't care if you trust these people or not, or this person, specific person, protect your dreams. Do not share your information, or not, I don't say information, but don't share your creative ideas or anything you have planned for the future. Don't share it with anybody. Keep that to yourself, because whatever God put in your head or is putting in your head, it's something big. And it's going to be something big just for you. And once you got it, it's going to take off. Right here, you got the Four of Coins. Because this right here is right here on top of your protect your dreams. Accumulate, scarcity mindset, hoarder, conserve, possess, creature habit, tightwad. So that's basically keep it quiet. Keep a closed lip. Keep it close to your heart. Yep. Close to your heart. Whatever it is, keep it. Mum's the word. Yep. Protect it. I don't care if you got it written down. If you got it written down and put it in a lockbox, store it away, like put the combination somewhere else. I don't know. Store it away. All right. Another clarification. Let's get some clarification on it. Kind of curious. Jum Jones, what you got going on, Jum Jones? Curious on that little mindset thing going. I know you twinsies. The Two of Wands. Oh, you got a double one. One for each. One for each twin. Look at you. Charting a course. Opportunities. See. Right there. You're manifesting. You manifest this, and finally, you went into solitude. You're healing yourself up, and now you're Mum's the word. And guess what? Your Two of Wands, your little wands for each little Gemini angel side. Well, one angel, one devil. I don't know. You call them what you want, gems. I don't know. But you're charting a course. Yes. So you are making plans for whatever it is you got put in place. And you are visualizing it. You are putting it into motion. You were planning it. You're considering your options. And you are starting to make decisions. You aren't exactly putting it into motion just yet. Not just yet. Not yet. Yeah, the twin cheeks. Okay, twin cheeks. Okay. All right. You're not putting it into motion yet, gems. But you're planning. Ooh. Oops. What we got here, gems? Four of Wands. Oh, you go from the 2 to the 4? Community support. So it looks like you are going to United. Okay, homecoming party, celebrate. You're going to be going into celebration. So possibly with an Aries. Okay, you could be going into it says community support. So you could be going into, now this could be taken to two different ways. This could be, this could be either like a business prospect, or this could be in a relationship aspect. You know, in a business prospect, you know, you could be looking as far as a partnership in working together into making a business or whatever, coming together and collaborating into making your business kind of work together and making it prosperous. Now, in a partnership, because you go from the 2 of Wands to the 4 of Wands, you know, you're celebrating a union, meaning you could be, you know, going from a pair to, you know, to a celebration. I personally wasn't taking it as that. From the entire reading, I was kind of reading it more on more of a business business aspect or a job aspect, but I mean, it could be taken as a love, a healing, and then a love aspect to it. But I was looking more into like a creativity aspect onto it, and then taking that creative route and coming into a partnership with somebody and actually just expanding on that and just, you know, bam, I mean, things start really, really, really taking off. So jumps out, that's where I was going, where my mind was going with that aspect. So, but it could be a partnership in love, if you want to take it into that aspect of things, I guess. Okay, let's get some clarification for this wait for winter, which it's, you know, this celebration, you know, like the community support. So you're gathering community support for whatever idea, Gem, that you have in mind. But you're being told to just wait. It's like the military, okay? And I'm an ex-military, okay? I'm ex-army, just so you know. I am a veteran. And so it's like when we said it in the army, it's like that hurry up and wait. So you get up at freaking like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and you get your freaking boots on, you get your rucksack ready, and you're freaking hurrying up, getting your freaking vehicle at like, and it's 30, 40 degrees outside in the morning, and you're sitting there waiting for like 8 to 10 hours to go somewhere. And then you never end up going anywhere. So, yeah, it's the hurry up and wait aspect. Just to see if you're ready. It used to piss me off. It's like the worst shit in the military to do. I freaking hated it. Okay, alright, so this wait for winter, you got the Hangman. You got Sagittarius. Well, it's Sagittarius. Sagittarius. So this could be December. Well, which puts you right into Sagittarius is December. December, January time is Saggies. And so you got new perspective. So you got the community support coming in. And then by winter, you have an entire whole new perspective on whatever this creative project or this could be like a love, but you have an entire new perspective on this idea that you have. And you have like this aha moment or an awakening, or you may get this download or whatever from the divine, and you are ready ready to go. They wouldn't let you join. Your only family name, child of a sergeant major, 87th. 87th. I don't know. Only family name, child of a sergeant major. You're only the only male child in your family, right? Like the last male lineage of the male lineage in that family. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I have 2 sons, and both of mine are in, and yeah, 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 yeah. That's actually that was the rules back then. Now, I mean, both of my sons are in, both bearing the same last name, but one is in Army, one is in Air Force, and they are the last of their, I believe they're the last of their line for the male line. But I think because they were in 2 separate um, uh, divisions or whatever, they were allowed to go in. Or 2 separate military, whatever. They're allowed to go in. So, ooh, okay, well, you got the Hanged Man and the Hermit. Soul searching, enlightenment, guiding. Oh. Contemplate, solitude, growth, resolve, advice. But you're looking for advice. So, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing, Geminis? The Hangman and the Hermit? You come into a good partnership, the Hangman and the Hermit. That's a good partnership right there. Whether it be business or whether it actually be a Okay, well, the thing is like you're actually looking, you have the epiphany, or your aha moment, right? The divine download. But then you wind up going and you're seeking some kind of advice for this. For this download that you receive. What is it? In the winter. And then you have the 7 of coins. So you go from the 4 coins to the 7 of coins. So your money, like, is gradually increasing. Or your coins are increasing. Here's words. So, in the good things take time, perseverance, long term. You have a long term view coming to fruition. Your harvest, ripen, investments, patience. So, you have this coming into fruition, but you are actually seeking advice in the winter. You are taking, come winter, you're finally taking the initiative of whatever creative or whatever venture that you have, Gemini, whatever it is in your head, you are taking the initial steps into it, and you are slowly starting to see some of those seeds that you have planted. You're slowly starting to see a little bit of that kind of come into fruition, if that makes sense. Because you have it like in your head what you want, and you're visualizing what you want, but you can't do anything just yet. You're starting to kind of, well, it's not that you haven't done anything yet. You're starting to kind of like get this momentum thing going. and it's building. It's kind of like a snowball effect. So it's building. But then come by winter, it's like you put something in motion that you had this vision for, and once you put this in motion, you get this advice, like you get this download, and then you finally you get this advice, and then once you finally put this in motion, you wind up starting to like seeing all this benefit, like you start reaping the benefits from this. It's like almost immediately you'll start like reaping the benefits from this. And it's going to take time though. It's not going to be like an overnight thing. You know, it's going to be like a long-term thing, and it's going to be like I don't want to say a slow trickle, but it will come in, but it's saying it's patience. So, and everything, you know, you put in time, takes patience, which sucks. You know, as we all know, gems, it sucks. Time. Time is money, right? Time is money. So, let me go ahead and get some of our little gemstones, jimmies, for our gemstones deck real quick. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and get some divine time real quick. Actually, I mean, this really isn't a person that I picked up for you Geminis, but I mean, we can see some divine timing because it's healing, I guess. This was like maybe a possible healing journey for you also. So maybe you could like 18 April. 18 may mean something to you. So maybe come April, maybe you'll start seeing like the actual fruits of your labor. So, let me put those back in. Let's see. My big old fat deck here. Come on. Some timing. All right. It's the right time to take action. So number 6 could be significant. So, take action for some of that healing. Who wants to be healing? Coast Guard. Actually, I have a couple friends, I believe. I think a couple friends who are in Coast Guard now, or maybe they got out just recently. I always said, like, I didn't want to go Navy because I didn't want to be stuck out on a boat for 6 months. So they were like, yeah, that's first inclination of Navy is not for you. Because Navy don't have boats. I was like, well, count me out on that one. All right, number 7, it's time to move forward. So there you go, number 7. So we've got 6, 7, 18. All right, next week, next week's looking promising, and then we got 37. So it's the right time to take action. It's time to move forward. Next week looks promising, and then you got August 22nd, or not, why do I say August 22nd like it's a date? So 22 could be important, or August, so maybe by next August. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's look at some really quick before, because I need Libra, and I know I'm supposed to be starting my, I think it's the fire sign stream, but I think I'm going to have to wait for the fire sign. No? I think I'm being told no. All right, I guess I'm not going to wait for my fire sign stream tomorrow. I guess I'm still going to do it tonight. They literally just knocked out all my cards for my deck. For my divine timing. They're all over my floor right now. I figured y'all would have been tired by now. Come on. Can I please get like 5 of these, please? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors. Just 5. 1 for each of these. So my gems know what kind of like stones to work, gemstones to work through with this, for the healing processes. Greatly appreciated. Love you forever and ever and ever. Don't be crass with me. Thank you. Okay, we got, ooh. Of course, they give me one that I can't freaking pronounce. I don't know how to freaking pronounce this. Okay, destiny. Fate is like a strange, unpopular restaurant filled with odd little waiters who bring you things who bring you things you never asked for and don't always like. My spirit guys are so damn funny. Fate is like a strange, unpopular restaurant filled with odd little waiters who bring you things you never asked for and don't always like. So they're bringing me shit, apparently, that I didn't ask them for. Okay. So they got the Larimar Be Yourself. Oh, by the way, I don't know how to pronounce that. So, let me see if I can get this on there. Can we get this? There we go. I don't know how to pronounce it. If you do, yay for you. Larimar, be yourself. Be yourself as everyone else is already taken. I think this one came out. I really got to go get my nails done. For real. Okay. I think I'm going to go get them some Halloween spooky deep ones. I've been saying that for like the last couple weeks. Okay, come on. 3 more. These. Pretty, pretty, please. The cherry on top. We think we're so funny. Come on. I know y'all tired. These cards get a little sticky. Sticky, sticky. Okay. Meteorite. Unexpected. The finest of pleasures are always the unexpected ones. There's Gemini, I don't know. They're playing with you. Bloodstone. Meditation. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. I'm telling you. They really are. I told you. Solitude. Go out and meditate. All right. Wait. 1, 2. All right. I need one more. They think they're so funny. So funny. Okay. Okay. I just need one. Okay. They gave you 2 gems. All right. You got fluorite. Victory. I came. I saw. I conquered. Rah! It's like a Roman soldier or Greek, whoever you like. Adventuring, fortune, chance is the first step you take. Luck is what comes afterward. So, you may need to work with some adventuring. So, there you go. Or some fluorite to gain victory and fortune. There you go. Bloodstone for your meditation gems to help you meditate and, you know, work with your, you know, mindset. Meteorites, find pleasures are always the unexpected ones, which really kind of works with, you know, partly the solitude. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Asking for help, that goes hand in hand with your asking for help. Be yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else. Be you. And destiny, I don't even know. To me, that kind of looks like a lavender, like a very, very light lavender. It's, I don't know. But this was your read, Geminis. I hope it resonated. Hope it helps. All right. Thank you, JoJo. I hope it helps. I don't know. But you know what? I think I'm going to see what you got going on here in the near future, because I think you got something good coming along. I really do. I really, really do. I think you got something good coming along your way. I think you got something up in that head of yours. Or I think it's coming soon. I thought so. I think it's coming in real soon. Working that creative mind of yours. Yep. Don't tell nobody, though. Don't tell nobody. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Lock and key, lock and key. I just see it when I see it. See it when I see it. And I will give you the hand clap. I can make the hands clap. All right. I know. All right. No, I think I'm getting tired, and I should not. But freaking, I gotta pick up these damn cars now because my doggone spirit guys think they're freaking funnier than shit over here. All right, you enjoy your meal, JoJo. Thank you. I gotta go pick up my damn cars over here so I can get ready for Libra. And 35. All right, hi Libra, welcome in. All right, welcome into your read. If you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, and share. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to do your reading. I went ahead and I have my pretty little angels. Or, I'm sorry, not angels. They're my fairies. They're kind of like angels, I guess. So, and we are doing the air signs tonight. I'm going to try and do these as quickly as I possibly can. But unlike the other two, Aquarius and Gemini, they kind of went on a little bit longer than what I anticipated. So, and I'm sure Libra's is going to go on a little bit long too. So, I try to do as quickly as possible. But I think that's why I broke these down in the way that I did, into actual, like signs this way. You know, the earth, air, fire, water. That way I can go ahead and just do the reads this way instead of doing like a complete like Aries through Pisces, because that to me is totally freaking taxing, especially just getting started. So just bear with me. eventually maybe I'll be able to go ahead and be able to do just the complete Aries through Pisces, but you know, for now, just we'll get there. I kind of like the way that this is set up right now, so and I know we're kind of tapping into this into the fire reading right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and I will have to push back the time for the fire signs reading, and I apologize ahead of time for that, everybody. So we will have to push back the fire signs reading. I was gonna say tomorrow morning, because I really, but yeah, my spirit guides and guardian angels are telling me, nope, do it tonight. They literally just knocked down my whole damn deck of cards and told me, said, nope, we're doing fire signs tonight. So we're going to go ahead and do fire signs reading tonight. And we will do earth, and I think we're just going to do earth tomorrow. So we've already done water. We're doing air, and we're just going to do fire signs. We'll just knock it out tonight. I don't care how long we're going to take, so we'll just get it done, knock it out tonight. So, all right, let's go ahead and get 5 cards out of our fairy cards for our air sign, for our Libras, please. And see how long this takes us. Let's hope it don't take us forever and a freaking day. So, but after this, I want to take a short break before I get started with the fire signs. So, just a heads up. So I can use the little girl's room. The little girl's room. Sorry, if you don't know, I use all kinds of freaking, like, voices and all, like, songs, voices, whatever. And I'm not very good at it. I'm going to tell you that right now, so. But I do try. Okay. All right, we got the moderation card that came out. It says, is there someone you know you shouldn't? That is not what I thought it said. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So, moderation. So, Libra, are you overindulging? I mean, this doesn't have to be weight or anything like that, weight-based or anything like that. So, I mean, but moderation. She's partying, you know. Kind of offensive. But, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. But you shouldn't be eating. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating mindfully? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're going to find out that you're allergic to something. So maybe you need to pay attention to what you're eating. Libra. Or maybe you're overindulging in something, Libra, that you shouldn't be. Or maybe this is your person. They're overindulging in things, you know, any addiction, addictive behaviors, or anything like that. And then you have hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. And then you have abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blockage you may have. In fairyland and human land, there's enough abundance for everyone. That sounds promising. Libra. Okay. And then we've got Magical Gateway. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't this... Yep, Gemini had this. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is the greatest rewards are. Step boldly forward without looking back. So Libra, you're being taken into the abyss. You're being guided into a pathway. So what path are you being taken on, Libra? Okay, one more card, please. So Libra, what path are you being taken into? One more, please. One more. All right, that's the top. And the magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Okay. All right. So, moderation. Can we get some clarifications for some moderations? Oh, we have the moon. Releasing fear. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Libra. Or you could have Pisces in your chart. Moderation. Your interesting intuition. It's in the upside down. The moon is in the upside down. In the upside down, in the upside down. Releasing fear and anxiety. Need some additional clarity for this moderation. You'll be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo, Libra. Libra, you're confident right now. You're in your personal power, or your person. You know, you can flip it, reverse it. You are in your power. You're in your strength, but you are wholly trusting your intuition about something. What is it about this, though? This moderation thing. Oh, I've got this Four of Wands. You've got the support, Libra, of people around you right now. You could be an Aries, or you could be dealing with an Aries, or you could Pisces or Pisces Aries cusp. or you could have Aries in your chart, or strong Aries in your chart. And you know what? Libra is, the flip side of Aries. So it's like, like so you could have like an Aries moon, or, Aries rising. So it's like you were in a celebratory period in your strength, your personal power, and you still are. And you've held on to this hope of reuniting with somebody. Libra, you may have reunited with somebody, Libra, because you're like in this personal power. Like it says your lover returns, or your lover is returning to you. And you're trusting. You're Libra, you are wow, like you're trusting in the divine, and you're trusting in the universe. That your person, or he's bringing forth your person to you, whether it be your soulmate or your divine person, or your divine counterpart, or whoever. Like you are putting your you're putting your faith into the divine, and you are standing in your power, your strength, you are wow, Libra, you are a force to be reckoned with. Like whoever this Libra is, like you are a just force to be reckoned with. But you really need to kind of just maybe tame it a little bit, tone it down a little bit. Like you may have like a bit of an ego, a little bit egoic. Like, you're indulging, and you're happy, and you're healthy, and you're doing amazing, and you're strong, and you're enjoying your life, and there's nothing wrong with that, Libra. So whoever I'm reaching out to, this Libra, or your counterpart, or cross watcher, or whatever, whoever this is that I am like tuning into, like you are in your power, and I'm telling you, like I'm gonna like you are doing like this reading is wow. I'm gonna tell you right now, this reading is looking amazing, absolutely freaking amazing already, Libra. I am just like beyond like wow already. But let me but this, okay? Like you are going to be celebrating because you are waiting for your person to come in, and you're putting your all in God's hands, all in the divine's hands, which is beautiful, and it's perfect, and that's exactly what you need to do. And you're living your life, and you are in your purpose. And Libra, kudos to you. But okay, but you're a little bit in your ego, okay, little bit. So it's moderation, okay, moderation. So you may just kind of need to just take it down just a little bit. You're enjoying yourself, okay, just tame it down just a little bit. It's coming in, okay, but you have hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimism, expectations can help change negative situation into positive one. So you have like this right here. here, and it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Like, Libra, you have like this amazing, childlike, beautiful outlook on life right now, and it is so it is so touching and heartwarming, and it is just, I'm loving it, because you were taking like these negative outlooks on life, like this, and you were putting like this positive spin to it. You know, whereas some people would look at the absolute negative in everything, absolutely freaking everything. But you are taking all the negativity and you are transmuting it into like this beautiful, positive energy. And you are putting all that back into the world, and you are transmuting it back into love. And Libra, that is one of the most beautiful, admirable things that you can possibly do in this world. So whoever I am reaching to, Libra, amazing. So I don't know. This is amazing. 7 of Swords, straighten the record, getting caught, confessions, remorse, and oh no. Yeah, something's hit your conscience though. This could be an Aquarius. Ooh, but you're feeling bad about something, Aquarius. Or that slipped out. Freudian slip. So is an Aquarius feeling bad? Or are you feeling bad about an Aquarius, Libra? Oh, and then we have the Death card. And it's flipped upright. But it's an abrupt change. There's a new start, and you're letting... Libra, you're letting things go. Whatever this is, and it could be a Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, and I Freudian slip said Aquarius, so this could be an Aquarius. It could be, a Scorpio that you're dealing with, but whatever this is, you are just saying the hell with it and letting it go, and you are having hope. You're putting everything in just the divine's hands, God's hands, and you're letting it go. You're moving on, and you have hope that just whatever happens the way God plans it, and it's just gonna come out the way it's meant to be. However it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Meant to be, it'll be, baby, just let it be. Okay. Alright, one more. Just one more. Because, yeah, you're just, Libra, you just kind of decided you're just, whatever this is, you're just done. So, I don't know, it says you're straightening the record. Whatever you felt kind of bad about, or whatever it was, you're just kind of straightening shit out. And you're just, you're ready for something new. You're done with this. Because you are standing in your power. Come on. One more card, please. Yeah. The Hermit. Knight of Coins. Yeah. Soul searching, enlightenment. Okay. Yeah. This could be Virgo? Yeah. You'll be dealing with a Virgo. Also, or, you know. But yeah, you've dug deep. You or possibly the person you're dealing with have dug deep. But I got a feeling, Libra, this is you. Like you're ready to grow. You're ready to just you dug deep. You yeah. You're done. You know, some of you may be done with this. Maybe not all of you. Maybe not all of you. Some of you have really just kind of said the hell with this. And said that you're moving on with your, you know, situation. And then you got the Knight of Coins connected to nature. You know, you're stubborn. Some of you might be stubborn. And you're going to be patient. Yeah, because you got, some of you are going to be the Knight of Coins. You know? Or no, actually, because this is here. This goes here. And then abundance. My bad. Because that goes with abundance. The Hermit. Yeah. Once you let this go, Libra, and you resolve this within yourself, you're going to see yourself grow. But Libra, you're strong. You're in your power. You're strong. And then you move on into abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance, releasing any mental blocks you may have in fairyland and human land, and there's enough abundance for everyone. And then you got the Knight of Coins. Like, she's sitting on the horse, powerful, riding her steed on her own. You know, she's defensive. Yep. Stubborn. She's patient. Loyal as can be. But she got her coins. Knight of Coins. She's got her abundance. She's got her own shit. She's got her own stuff. She ain't worried about nobody else. Got her own abundance. I mean, so Libra is like male, female, don't matter. Like, you gonna be in your power. You're gonna have your own abundance. You know, you're gonna be sitting upon your own daggone horse. You know, connected to, you know, doing what you want. Manifesting your own desires. Yep. New moon. Manifesting your desires. You're going to change your... Yeah. You're creating a new cycle. You're planting seeds. You're planting new seeds. Yeah, Libra, you're planting new seeds. You're changing in direction, planting new seeds. You're deciding to take an entirely different route. You pretty much said the hell with it. You're done. Absolutely 100% done with whatever was going on over there. You know, prior to coming in, strong, powerful. compassionate. Libra, you are just, I am so amazed with you right now, Libra. I really am. Like, you are just so awesome. Whoever I am channeling is just so amazingly awesome. Like, you are just, wow. Admirable. Really admirable for you. Like, you, look at that. Look at that, Libra. Oh my gosh. You are in your Emperor energy. You are planting your seeds. You are in your divine masculine Emperor energy. And do you know what happens when you are in your divine masculine Emperor energy? You start calling in your divine feminine energy. You start calling that person in. Just energetically, you do that. If you want to. You don't have to. You could just go do your thing. But, you know, you could be dealing with an Aries. You know, again, could be a Virgo. But, I mean, you are ready to get shit done. I mean, when you are in your Emperor energy, like, they are a person of action, getting shit done. Like, you are planting seeds. You are, like, ready to just get something done. I mean, you are in your, I mean, you go, like, you got the strength, you got the moon, the strength. So you are, like, your intuition is on point. You are in your strength card. You are, like, oh my gosh, you are in your Empress, like, either one. But, you know, this, of course, is the divine masculine. So you are holding down your masculine energy. So you are in action mode. You are in, like, I'm going to get shit done mode is what you're in, Libra. So that's the divine masculine. You're in that energy. So, I mean, damn. You're stable. I mean, you are just leader of the pack. Really. So, and I had two. So, and then you're moving on to this magical gateway. So, and then the gateway is you're on a path. So, the door opens and you're walking through this door into your path, whatever your pathway is, Libra. So, and it does take extreme courage to go into that pathway. I don't know why I'm getting emotional for you, Libra. I don't know why. I literally just feel like I am just, like, emotional for you. But it's encouraged, like, to step in to that pathway for you. And it takes that courage, that step. But you have that strength because you've built that strength. You've endured whatever it is that you've endured. You've had to go through, and you've built that intuition. You've gained it. You know, you've gone through whatever you've had to go through, Libra, and I don't even know what you went through, but I'm feeling like you went through some shit, Libra, and now, like, you're in this Knight of Swords, where it's like, you feel it, like, you're focused, you're daring, you're just ready to just, you're in this Knight of Swords energy, like, you're ready to just go through this door, just guns blazing, like, you don't even know what the hell's on the other side of the door, but you're ready to burst through it, guns blaring, but you're just, you don't know what, you're impatient, but you're ready to just go, like, you're just like, let's go. You're just like in this like daredevil energy. And yeah, you're giddy. You're just, I don't know, like, it's just, I mean, if you look at her, she's like so freaking gung-ho. She's just ready to go in and just tear shit up. And she don't even know what she's going in. I mean, like, you got the fairy walking through the door. You got this one ready to go in, guns blazing hot. You don't even know what's on the other side. But then right here, you go in here all happy. Let's hope you ain't just going in just stopping people. But it says emotional fulfillment. You're 9 of Cups. Like, you're going in on your own. On your own as a 9 of Cups. On your own. You don't need anybody else. You are on your own. Libra, you got this shit. Okay? I don't see an Empress here. You know, or your counterpart here. Okay? I don't see the counterpart here. This is just you. Okay? This is all you. You know, and this is like what I'm proud of you, Libra. Just you. For getting wherever the hell it was that you were at, Libra. I'm proud of you. Hot damn. Wherever the hell it was that you were, I'm proud of you. Because you are now at the 9 of Cups. Damn. Whatever it is that you went through, it must have been freaking tough as shit. But I tell you what, you were at the 9 of Cups. And you got your own damn emotional fulfillment. You made your own damn self happy. Way to freaking go. Hell to the yeah. Yes. You don't need nobody else to make you happy. You done did that shit yourself. Somebody else comes along. Good. Okay. All right. You know, cool. Like, we don't mind, you know, a little love. We love love, okay? Yes, we love love, all right? But you know what? We love ourselves, too. You know, ain't nothing wrong with being happy and in love with ourselves. Somebody else comes along, fine, perfect, cool. But you know what? We can be just as happy alone and loving ourselves. So, and whoever this Libra is completely content. Completely content. And happy, feeling good, satisfied. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is not one Libra to be messed with. So, I'm going to tell you, like, if you are a cross watcher, this is not the Libra to be messed with. Because this Libra right here is happy and content. So this Libra right here, if you're going to come in with a love offer, this Libra, this is a happy ass Libra. So you better come in with some shit. You better come in already fulfilled on your own. And you better come in with your own damn cups filled. You better come in with a 10 of Cups. You better come in with a King of Cups. You better come in with the Ace of Cups. You better come in with it all. Because this person right here, they are already happy and fulfilled. So I'm going to tell you, good job, Libra. Or cross watcher for this Libra. So then you got the 8 of Cups. But Libra, you're lacking some direction. Just when I was just really, come on, Libra. Just when I was giving you the big old, like, pat on the back and everything, what you doing with yourself? You're faking your happiness, ain't you? You're being dishonest with yourself. You could be a Pisces or Gemini. Or you could be dealing with a Gemini. So is this you, Libra? I mean, be honest with yourself, Libras. Be honest. Is this you that's faking your happiness? Or, you know, I mean, I honestly don't see, I mean, I do see, okay, in the Hermit, where you do some self-reflections, which is amazing, which is good. You know, some self-healing, some self-reflections. That is amazing. That is good. So I don't see where, like, here, I mean, the Knight of Swords, impulsivity, daring, witty, blunt. So did you kind of be a little bit too daring, a little too blunt, a little too impulsive, you know? Knight of Coins, are you a little too defensive? Or you got some walls up? So, I mean, Eight of Cups, is there a little bit of kind of like, yeah, I'm happy, I'm feeling good, I'm doing great, I'm doing awesome. Because this Eight of Cups is in the upside down. So, I mean, if it was in the right side up, I might be kind of like, I don't know. I think this is a counterpart. I don't think this is you. I think you're dealing with somebody who's in the Eight of Cups. I think you're dealing with somebody who's faking their happiness, Libra. Because if this was if this was the Eight of Cups, was in the upside down, I don't know. I get the feeling that you're dealing with somebody who's in this energy, this faking the happiness. But, you know, also be honest with yourself, Libra. You know, is there something that you really need to kind of work on within yourself? You know? Are you in limbo? Are you staying stuck? Are you, you know, be truthful. Be honest with yourself. All right. Now, can we get some clarifications for this magical blessings? Because the rest of this reading has been so freaking amazing, and all of a sudden, we are Libras. Like, really Libra. All right, we got the Nine of Wands, Three of Cups, and then we got the Seven of Coins. So we got a test of faith. So you're needing to put your faith, your boundaries, determination. You're needing to hold the line. Okay, Libra. You have faith. You're holding your... You are having faith, Libra. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Or somebody who's got a moon in Sag. Or a Cancer. Or somebody who's got a Mercury in Cancer. Taurus, or somebody's got a Saturn in Taurus, possibly. But you got yours. You could be setting boundaries with somebody. Also, Libra, and just ready. I don't know. You could be getting ready to go into a reunion, or just ready for, Libra. You're ready for. You could be ready for anything, really. Libra, you're just pretty much up for anything at this point. I mean, social gatherings, friendship, parties, good times, reunion, collaborative, artistic pursuits. I mean, Libra, you're just pretty much ready for anything. You're up for anything. You're like, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Like, your mind is like, go for it. Like, and that's where that Knight of Swords is kind of coming in. Like, just, let's go. So, you may kind of need to just settle down a little. Because your mind would be like all over the place. A little bit of ADD, ADHD kind of going. It's like, okay. But, hindsight, you got 7 of coins. So, you could be on the increase in the money uptake. So, but you're looking at, long term. You're looking at, possibly long-term investments as far as maybe financially, relationship. So whatever seeds that you possibly planted, you could be looking at those coming into fruition. And they could be just whatever kind of seeds that you planted previously, creative or just whatever kind of endeavors. They'll be coming into, slowly starting to kind of, take place. And not take place, but slowly increasing and gaining momentum. So there you have that. All right, let's go ahead and Libra, I don't know for you. I mean, I did do like divine timing with Aquarius, because theirs was kind of like a love reading. Gemini was more like of a creative, more of like a business or creative aspect kind of thing. Yours is kind of like I don't know. Yours was such a beautiful, like, blessings. I don't know how to say it. Like, you have such strength and such, like, so much coming to you. But it's like you have a path that you're getting ready to go down, but you're going to need to choose that path. It's almost like you're coming at a crossroads, and you're going to have to choose which pathway to take, Libra, and you're going to be so gung-ho to take this path, but you're going to have to decide which pathway to take. So I don't... see if I can... I don't... No, this isn't it. This isn't the, like... I wasn't going to do like purpose thing. And I don't even, it's not really divine timing. Because I did the divine timing for each of the other ones, but I really don't have a timing for you guys. Because it's not so much of a love read for you. I mean, not really. Because you guys are pretty much, I don't want to say on a solo mission, because it's not a solo mission. Because Libra, you are like, you've become, whoever I've connected with, you've become whole within yourself, which is beautiful and perfect, all in the same. Or you're on the path to becoming whole and like within union within yourself, which is like in alignment with yourself, which is like amazing. And so there really is no timing element to that. So I'm just going to leave that as is, as far as the timing element. But what I am going to do, and I did get some, I did pull out the gemstones for this. So what I am going to do is I feel like I have like probably a freaking cat hair, kitty hair, like on my nose or something. That's why it's driving me nuts. But what I am going to do is I'm going to pull out some of the gemstone cards to maybe help you work with each step, possibly. So like working possibly with the ego and like, you know, moderation, you know, and then the hope, abundance, maybe something to help you decide on your pathway, like which path you need to take. And then once you decide, then what you're going through is to help you kind of hold and maintain your faith. So let's go ahead and pull a card for moderation, please. Let me go. First, I'm going to go ahead and I need to do these. This was such a very interesting reading, Libra. Oh my gosh, thank you for this reading, because I tell you what, whoever this is, like, this was such a very amazing, beautiful reading. Like, I haven't had one, like, just so, I don't know. Whoever this is just wholesome with, just amazing. Just amazing. So can I get a card, please, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, for this moderation, please? All right, we got the Regent Diamond. Arrogance. Oh, the cleverness of me. So, which, you know, moderation, arrogance. That does pretty much kind of tap into that whole ego thing. So, may need to work with diamonds, you know, to help you kind of work through that ego, you know, to kind of balance that ego out. Libras. So if you have any diamonds, no matter how big, no matter how small, maybe a little bit of diamonds to help tame that ego. Okay, now what about the hope card, please? Spirit guides, guardian angels. Obsidian, death. To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. So hope. Death. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimism. So, help change a negative situation into a positive one. You think of death. What's the flip side of death? You know, so Libra, whoever this Libra is really, really taking every negative situation and able to transmute that into a very beautiful, positive energy. You know, whatever negative energy it is, they're able to turn it into something very beautiful and very positive. So, and I'm going to tell you right now, some people don't like that. But, you know, and darkness doesn't like the light. I'll tell you that. But this Libra is very, very beautiful. Whatever it is. Amazonite, truth. But better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. So, abundance. So you could work with Amazonite for your abundance. So hope, you can work with obsidian for your hope. And then abundance to work with for your incoming abundance and to release any mental blockages. You can work with Amazonite. It's a good stone to work with that. Okay, now to help with the pathways or the decisions in the pathway, can we get a card for that, please, Spirit Guides? Can we get a card for that, please? Oh, you know what? One card, please. Hi, Pam Bearer. You're so silly. I hope you had a fantastic birthday, Pam. Pammy Beer. Pammy Beer. Okay, I just need one more card. Or two more, actually. Okay, agate. Fresh start. As long as I am breathing in my eyes, I am just beginning. So this right here, which is kind of funny because that's the second time that came out. So that will actually help with working with choosing which pathway that you will need to kind of work with, Libra, for your, like, when you come to your crossroads that you're going to be facing here soon. So, and then whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by fairies, and then the fairies say you bless others too. So what you're needing to, like, holding your faith. So what gemstone would be helpful in holding faith and helping their manifestations to come in and etc. Please, spirit guides, guardian angels, and increasing their investments and etc. So spirit guides for this magical blessings card. There we go. And then we've got, oh, this is the first time this one, I think I've ever seen this one come. Okay. Dumortierite. I should actually look that up. Wisdom. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. So, however you pronounce that. But that is a pretty color. I don't think I've ever seen it. So, whatever the name of that stone is, hey, putting that there, whatever the name of that stone is, that will help with your holding your faith, courage, helping in your manifestations, and like helping them to come into fruition, and etc. So, and there we have it, Libras. There is your reading. I hope that it resonates. Your reading was absolutely phenomenal. I am so impressed with whoever this person is that I tapped into, because I tell you what, they are literally they are in union, or coming into union with themselves, and I am just pretty much in awe. I'm just like, I hope I could get there. I mean, I don't want to say I hope I can get there. I hope I am there. I see myself as strong, but oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you had a good birthday. But I know I've overcome so much crap in my life, but I mean, I don't know if we ever truly know if we are like completely like in union with ourselves. Or if it's like a constant like battle to like stay in union with ourselves. So, I don't know. Or to stay in balance with ourselves, let's put it that way. So, kind of curious on that one. Are there any books like to stay in balance? I mean, I know you got groundings and stuff like that they have you do and stuff like that, but once you come into union, I mean, you could always lose it. Especially if somebody pushes you over the edge. I am close to the edge. I am trying not to lose my head. Alright, so I am going to go ahead. I know I'm just adjusting my cards right now, and I don't even need to adjust my cards. I just need to just go ahead and end this stream, because I need to take a quick break, and my spirit guides and guardian angels said we are still doing the freaking, I know, we're still doing the fire signs read. They gave me a hard time. They threw my stack of divine timing cards on the floor. Threw them all over the floor. when I said I was going to do it tomorrow. And it was like, yeah, you thought so. So I'm still doing the fire signs read. So I just got to change the time on that. So I'm going to go ahead, probably starting about 1:45. I just need to take a quick potty break and stretch for a few more minutes, and then I'll be back on with fire signs. So, and then decide which cards we are going to use, because see what they guide me for. So I will be back. Thank you, Libras, and I will see you all very, very, very soon. Thanks for watching.